is the story of the people helping people all throughout this land of ours, because that's what we're all about. This is the story. This is the story of the people helping people all throughout this land of ours, because that's what we're all about. This is the story.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Powered by Volunteers. Today, I am delighted. First off, it is Pride Month, so happy Pride Month to everybody out there. And I am speaking today. You guys know him. I don't have to say his name. I'm going to do it anyway. We're talking with Wesley Powers-Sabugo. Did I get that right?
Yeah, hi, everyone.
And he's coming to us, like me, live from isolation, but more to the point, specifically from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going.
Yeah? What are you doing out there? You had to go back to work recently.
I did. So I've been back to work for 2 months now. So it's been pretty inexperienced, that's for sure. And I'm actually on vacation this week, so it's great.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
Yeah.
You've got your palm trees on, and
I did.
I always enjoy the pool pictures. Always. I don't have a pool, so that's why. What can I say?
I know. You need to get one.
I know. I have a yard. I don't know what's holding me back. Because I can just live vicariously through you. That's why.
Got it. That's fine.
So several people submitted your name. And one of the things that came in, one of my favorite, and I want to make sure I have this right. Not only were you a super volunteer in the great state of Nevada, but let me just say this. You basically did everything, you just didn't get paid.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Pretty much. I mean, that's one way to say that. I mean, we had a team here eventually in Nevada, but when Beto announced that he was running for president, I was all in. I started creating like a Twitter account for Vegas for Beto to try and find people who wanted to get involved. And that's how I kind of just started like this grassroots effort in Las Vegas, literally by myself. I did have people, eventually join in and help me out. And then once we had a team going and running, it was great. I had more resources to reach more people, and was able to do phone banking and town halls when Beto would come to Las Vegas.
And tell me about the phone banking you did with Amy.
I did. I mean, I guess I had the privilege to have Amy O'Rourke in my house. So we had a bunch of volunteers over. We made it a cute little party. Amy was our guest. She helped us make some calls. And it was just a great experience for our volunteers here in Nevada. Just to have Amy come out and help us out. She was here meeting with other politicians and groups here in Nevada, getting an idea of what Nevadans need, in the presidential election. And she actually took time out of her day to stop by and just hang out with us. And it was probably a great experience. I mean, she's so down to earth. So down to earth.
She is. That is so incredible. That's fabulous. I think I've actually seen some top secret footage of her entering the building, kind of like Elvis. She was in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so cool. Your works are incredible, down-to-earth people. And I think one thing we all know in Beto Nation is that they are some of the best volunteers, too. They are right there in the thick of things with the rest of us.
It is.
They walk the walk.
Yeah, and I know Beto talks about this a lot, that it's not just the politician who's running, but the people who are volunteering and joining and just doing everything that they can to get involved. But it does take someone to actually inspire all of this. So I tip my hat off to him, and every time he says that, I'm like, no, it's actually because of you. Like, you've created this. Like, a lot of us never were involved in any type of organization or campaign in their life. I mean, I volunteered here and there for other presidential campaigns. I mean, I grew up on an island in Hawaii, And when I moved here, I'm like, wow, I can actually get involved in politics. Like Nevada's an actual battleground state. And I figured I could make a difference when he ran, and I got super involved. I did things that I was completely out of my comfort zone. That included introducing him at a town hall. That included making calls at a phone bank, and hosting events at my own house. So it's great to have something that kind of inspires you to get involved and make a difference. And he makes it so easy, not because he's just down to earth, but he just encourages you to get involved. And then you build these amazing relationships with all the other volunteers that you just kind of lean back on them, and they'll come and help you when you need help, vice versa.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes it that much easier. And when you're inspired by the candidate that you're helping, you know, there's so many people running for various offices, and it makes it so much easier when they're in there with you and they're doing the work also, because you can't depend on just the volunteers to do everything. So
Exactly.
it just helps when the candidate, him or herself, is in there doing it too. And, you know, I'm probably one of the older people in the organization. I am. You don't have to give me that look. And of all the candidates that, you know, the campaigns I've worked on, I've never worked with somebody alongside. And I can say with, not for, because Beto is in there with us. He's the first one to be on the phone, knocking on doors. And it's truly inspiring. And like you said, you meet everyone else and you make these lifelong connections. I mean, it's not just friendships, it's family. You know, we've met our people, and, you know, I'm going to have these connections and family forever. You know, we've been together some since the Senate campaign, since the presidential campaign, powered by people, and we just keep going and going. Now we're helping other candidates inspired by Beto. So.
Exactly, and we are. And like when something just happens, it's just like someone has this amazing idea. Oh, let's help this candidate, and we just go on all in, and everyone just joins in and helps out. I mean, like you said, it's not just in Texas; it's outside of Texas, and these are races that will hopefully change things for the better, because we need it.
Exactly. And also, it's not even as important as it is getting out the vote. Of course, that's our top priority right now. But we're also reaching out to our different communities. And I know one thing that was important for you, you also helped organize a Pride event. And okay, first, let's get this straight. I'm from Texas. So is it, apologies in advance, Nevada or Nevada?
It's Nevada.
Thank you.
It's fine. It's
Nevada.
Yes.
Because I get corrected sometimes when I was there for Joe Biden recently.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, people get very defensive about the state name if you're a native of Nevada. Nevada.
I'm not really a native. I just I correct people because I know there's people out there who are very, you know, sentimental to how you pronounce it correctly.
Well, I want to be on the right side of this.
Yes.
but you helped also organize a Pride event. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So when the team here in Nevada just wanted some, you know, ideas of how we're going to get engaged in this presidential race, I'm like, listen, you know, I know it's odd that our Pride Parade is in October here in Las Vegas. I mean, due to part of it being hot during the summer. You know, I'm like, we should take part in this Pride Parade, you know. And at first they were hesitant. I mean, because A, it costs money. B, you know, it's just hard to organize people to actually walk in a Pride Parade. And I'm just like, no, let's just do it, you know. And, you know, before we even had permission from the campaign, I already paid for the spot myself. We paid for the entry to have a float myself, and eventually everyone kind of chipped in, and me and another volunteer, Kirsten, who was from El Paso, who moved to Las Vegas, her and I just decided, let's go ahead and just organize this, and then once the team was on board, they're like, listen, let's have fun with this, and we created this amazing float that Beto's pride or slogan was Beto for everyone. So we decided, how are we going to represent everyone in the gay community or the LGBTQ plus community in this float? So I just had this wild idea. I'm like, let's just go ahead and buy every single flag in the pride community so they're represented in this parade. And we had people coming up to us saying, oh my gosh, I'm non-binary. I've never seen my flag in this parade before. And we had it on the truck. There's pictures out there of every single flag. I mean, there were like 20 something flags. I had no idea myself that there were so many flags, but we wanted to make sure the message that Beto for everyone truly meant Beto for everyone. And that's what we went with. And we had tons of fun. I mean, we had over 30 volunteers. We had Jacqueline come in from LA to take part in it. So it was just a fun night. I mean, it was very long, but it was such a fun night to be involved in. It was great. Once it was over, you're like, holy crap, like we created this amazing event and got Beto's name out there.
I wish I could. I am representing
I see this,
for
Beto
everyone.
for everyone.
I know I'm kind of an apparition right now. I'm going in and out of the screen. But yeah, I'm so proud of that campaign, Beto for everyone, just incredibly proud. And I'm just incredibly proud to know you and to be able to interview you today and get your name out there for maybe the two people who don't know you in Vesper Nation.
I'm sure there are people who don't know who I am.
Please, come on, you're Wes, man, you're Wesley. Everybody knows who you are. But yeah, it's a thrill to be able to talk to you today. Thank you for taking time out of your day to speak with me.
You're welcome.
And,
I want to encourage more people to get involved. I mean, even if you don't like to be, on the phone or knocking on doors, which I know this time through COVID, you can't be doing that. I mean, you can do texting. I mean, it's simple. You send text and people respond, and a lot of people reach that. There's a lot of people who only reach out that way. So it's a great little thing, even if you want to be hidden and just text from home. Get involved.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a great plug for Powered by People right now. Yeah. Just look up PoweredxPeople.org. Get online, get involved, volunteer up. If you're going out, mask up, please. And yeah, thank you. On behalf of Powered by People, thank you so much for everything you do. And
you're welcome.
See you soon. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.